Welcome back to Josiah Plays Deus Ex, Human Revolution. I'm in the L.I.M clinic. I just bought a couple of praxis kits and upgraded my legs. So I have extra jump height now, and I will soon be purchasing, or I'm now able to purchase the ability to run silently and jump silently and land silently, stuff like that, which would be super good.
I really don't see what all the fuss is about arms. It's just progress.
There's a man over behind the gas station that would like to talk to you about progress.
Stand still and you get left behind, know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Define yourself.
My first surgery.
We talked to him already.
It's expensive, but you gotta look at it as an investment in the
Did you get
future.
those hands through the MAP? They must be Seraph made, right? Or are they Tai Young Medical? They look awesome. They must be Seraph made,
I'm pretty sure
right?
they're Seraph.
Or are they Tai Young Medical?
Here's Jennifer
They
Klugman.
look
If you'd
awesome.
like to obtain a license, all you have to do is make a generous, tax-deductible donation to L.I.M.
A license.
If you'd like to obtain a license, all you have to do is make a generous, tax-deductible donation.
I would assume I already have any necessary license.
Have you changed your mind?
About what? Oh, about buying your stuff? No, I haven't changed. Give me some more praxis kits. I'm ready. Okay. They don't have any more for sale right now.
Very well. Perhaps when you are feeling stronger.
Oh, I'm strong. I'm super strong. Look at my jump. What? Okay. What's this lady got going
I'm
on?
just getting a minor neuroprosthetic upgrade, but even so, it's stressful. Of course, it helps knowing my vision will improve when it's done.
Well, yeah. It's good to have better vision. Found a book. Ask about our credit plans.
Were you around for that protest earlier? I wasn't sure I'd be able to get in here, and I'm overdue for my neuropathy.
Ah, look at her legs. She's got cyber legs.
I haven't developed any symptoms, though, thank God.
Not yet. But you better be taking your neuropathy. Ah, another book. Okay, books for days. Great. I'll read those momentarily.
Did you hear about the protest? If we listened to them, we'd be living in the dark ages. They're just afraid of what they don't understand.
Yeah.
That leads to self-protection. And defense always evolves into offense. Always.
Yeah. Yeah, if people didn't have cybernetic limbs, that's basically the Dark Ages. That's like...
I really don't see what all the fuss is about arms. It's just progress.
Okay, let's read some books. Building Wings, A Better Tomorrow, by David Seraph. Okay, my boss wrote this. Where we risk allowing our technology to divide us is in the very question of regulation. Some would argue that augmentation, which by its nature is a mechanism whereby humans can transcend their limitations, cannot be allowed to be freely available. While on the surface such calls for regulation might be seen as a reasonable response, in the long term such stigmatization will work against our society. We already live in a culture of haves and have-nots, those rich or poor in terms of money, those impoverished or affluent in terms of data and knowledge. To willfully blockade the spread of human augmentation technologies will add another category, those who are human and those who are transhuman. And as we speak here of futures where transhumanism must be the normative, how can we willingly allow some of us to be left behind? Interesting. So Seraph's idea pretty much is everybody needs to be getting augmented into the future, that everyone is going to be and should be, and that if the people who aren't are going to be increasingly at a disadvantage, and that's not fair. Basically, everyone should be buying my products. But I think it's not quite as cynical as that. Maybe, hopefully. What's this book say? Liberate yourself. Let us help. Liberty and Mind and Body International, L.I.M, is an international humanitarian organization dedicated to the care and welfare of augmented people around the world. We are the leading advocate and healthcare provider for human enhancement technology, with nearly 2,000 clinics serving the needs of over 8 million people every year. Founded in 2011 by Dr. Hayden Suyong, formerly of Darrow Industries, our credo is augmentation for all. 100% independent of corporate and national control, L.I.M.'s mission statement is no less than to offer full and equal access to human enhancement products and technologies across every global border and class in society. Our international network of low-cost medical mechanical clinics cater exclusively to augmented people, and they can be found in every major city, offering everything from routine cybernetics maintenance, checkups and consultancy, through to full operating theaters with complete augmentation implantation facilities. Low cost. I'm not sure what they... I mean, this is like a non-profit organization, right? That provides healthcare and augmentation services for people. But I mean, it obviously can't be that low cost with this stuff being extremely expensive and the drugs being extremely expensive. Pretty neat, though. I'm just gonna look around in here.
Does it truly stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. It's a very safe procedure.
Will I feel any pain or anything?
It gets done through your IV needle. You'll be asked to count backwards, and the next thing you know, you'll be opening your eyes and the procedure will be over.
Wow. Will I dream?
Not while you're under, but you might afterward as you wake up.
Don't worry, you'll be okay. Or you'll be killed on the table. Really could go either way.
Wow. Sorry, I was just looking at that scar on your head.
It's cool looking, huh?
Did you get that before or after the surgery?
Well, actually, I did get it before, didn't I? Because, I mean, I was shot in the head. But then they probably went in there and implanted a bunch of junk in my brain, so... You know. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I can't even keep track of where I got all these scars. Between being shot, being transformed into a cyborg, whatever. It's all just meat being ripped open by various forces. Ground floor, upper body augmentation, lower body augmentation, cranial and cognitive augmentation, partnership program clients, wards A to Z, convalescence ward, observation room, wards A to K, wards L to Z. Well, the place is certainly organized and laid out well. Here's surgical room A. Can I run in there and do some surgery? No? Steal some surgical equipment? Because you know, I am... Also, here's VersaLife products. Why did they even let me back here? Like, am I really allowed to just run around in here?
If you're here for some work, please go to the counters. If you're here for some work, please go to the counters.
No, I think I'll just run around in here. Ooh, another book. An e-book. Yeah, and this one's worth XP. Nice. The Visual Cortex 2.0. The Eye Redesigned. Excerpt from an article by Hugh Darrow in the American Cybernetics Gazette, Winter 2012 edition. In the organic model, normal vision begins when light enters the eye through its lens and moves through to strike specialized light-receiving photoreceptor cells coating the retina, called rods and cones. These cells convert light into electrochemical impulses that are sent down the optic nerve and into the sense centers of the human brain. In healthy subjects, the eye can function well for many years, but retinal diseases like age-related macular degeneration and retinitis pigmentosa destroy vision by annihilating these important cellular matrices. A visual prosthetic, what some might colloquially call a bionic eye, is a form of neuroprosthesis intended to partially restore lost vision in a patient suffering from one of the aforementioned afflictions, or to amplify and enrich the existing vision capacity of a healthy subject. Darrow Industries' refinement of this technology does away with the need for an external camera-to-implant relay system, instead reducing the extant hardware to a single biochip directly inserted into the retinal zone of the eye. Man, that sounds so cool. I'm going to be so happy when they start developing this kind of stuff for real, for mass market in our world. Hopefully that happens before I'm too old. And if not, I mean, it's not like it's a big deal, but it just sounds awesome. Like, I'm ready for this kind of technology to exist. I'm certainly not against it. Oh, I can go in this surgery room and mess about. Wow, that is quite a surgical machine there. Holy crap. What else is in here? Well, there's a computer, unlocked nicely. What am I hearing? Oh, that's just me running around on this clanky floor, I guess. Fizzer Revive. That is are those like gigantic IV bags? Oh, I found one of those big triple energy things in here. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing some medical supplies from you guys. Looking at all the stuff. Yeah, this nice little cyberware lab they got going here. Sweet. Okay. Well, I'll check out the computer, I think. See what kind of... This is pretty awesome. This is like... I don't know. Different kinds of limbs, or like the fluids or something for the different kinds of limbs. I am here. Alright, let's check out this computer. From A. Margulis. Oh, this is from Athena at our company. To Vera Marcovic, MD, that's our doctor. No, it's AJ090921. That is the same... Wait, I'm pretty sure. Watch this. I said watch this, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure... Where... No, it's an ebook. Look, Patient X, bam, AJ090921. AJ, Adam Jensen, this is the thing we found in the very first room in Megan Reed's office about Patient X. Male, 32 years old, that's probably about how old Adam is. AJ, and then here we are. So it's the same exact number. And that's what they were talking... You know, she sent a thing about that to my doctor. So I'm basically certain at this point that Patient X is me, is Adam Jensen. You wrote, "This is Margulis. Of course I appreciate Mr. Serif's support, which is why I will do my best to explain to my patient exactly what this generous gift entails. But that is as far as I will go. From now on, whatever augmentations he decides to acquire will be his choice, and his alone. The patient, and not the employer, will be the one to decide whether a half-tested prototype augmentation should be included with all the others or not. Sincerely, Vera Marcovic, MD." Ah, so I'm pretty sure they're talking about me here. And I believe you have misconstrued Mr. Serif's intent, Vera. He only wanted to give your patient some general medical advice. Athena Margulis. Huh. So there's some interesting stuff going on here between my boss and this doctor and what they did to me. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you for watching Josiah Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'll see you next time.